I don't think this deck was bad. This deck could have trophied, I think. Maybe like these fillers were kinda whatever. I don't like these cards. But we had like a lot of value. 2 mentors. Decent removal, not obviously perfect there. We lost to some specific stuff. I'll be right back. I'm doing another one today. These two were pretty fast runs. I just need a coffee first. The concept is still the same. Just take the alchemy card and live on. I like the squirrel. Any other cards to consider here? I think I would still take the collector over this, but I think this is just stronger than both. Because like they also like you need to build around the squirrel, but it gets super good when you can return it or something. I like the mouse. I like the squirrel. I like the take out the truth. Obviously this, but I think I would even in Izzet I would take this over the Alania. I don't think Alania is really that great. I think the best is the deck have mostly cantrips. I mean, with cantrips is actually kind of interesting still. You're drawing 2 cards, they're drawing 1, but it's just expensive. Mouse or take out the trash, or just take the squirrel, I guess, and do that sort of thing. I haven't done that for a while, but I kind of just want to do this, honestly. Just for the fun of it. I think this card is really good in Izzet, but probably this more important. Take the horse in case you end up in black-white. Might the Meek is really good if we know we're gonna be Izzet or Mice. It would be kinda crazy if I took the Mice and then take Might the Meek, but I'm gonna stay open. Horse is really good. Funny is this card is always underrated, so it's hard to say it's a signal. Like people just don't value it high. Gecko? This card is, I think, the most slept on card in this set. So good. So often just a time walk when people play around it. Like it's worse. It's funny because like when you play around it, not casting a spell is actually a time walk that draws 2 cards, right, for opponent. Maybe we'll have a good frog deck. Who knows? I'm gonna take Gecko. I like the Silent as well. And I think this card is good in the right deck. Okay, chat, we're open. We are open. Okay, this card, like, if people valued it high enough, like I would say, okay, white is completely open, but it's not. It's not. It's just a misunderstood, another misunderstood concept. It cannot pass the Eddy, like you just can't. Well, look at the frogs. If I started with a rare, I still think frogs like cap at certain point. They cannot be really that good of a deck. They can be good though. But there's just not like, there's not any card that would like really, I mean, okay, the rare, the 3/4 rare, that would do anything constructed like, well, is it Aragdos? You can build constructed like sometimes. Same for bats. But yeah, like look at green here. Still taking this at this point. Maybe it was just that pack's problem. What are we even taking here? The put spec on that, but I think we're kind of deep in. I guess the Silent is the card I like the most out of this. I mean, Crier I'll play sometimes. A Silence go late though. But just in case you go blue, black. This is another good frog card. By the way, look at that. Rewarded. I would say we're still kind of pursuing this. Although there's probably a route into... There's sometimes better than that. And is it maybe more important? I mean, these go late, so I'm thinking... But these also go late. I still like this more here. Like the anglers are we're gonna see more anglers, and you don't want too many. I think 2 is max. And I think we passed 1, so these are whatever. Literally all of them are whatever. all of those cards. Look, there's the Angler now. As predicted. We get a lot of draws like this, but I don't know. I was gonna take the Harvester. I don't really think we're ever gonna play the 3-4. Which card is better here, actually? I mean, with Mentor, I think I want to take the Tide, but Overflow is sometimes gas. Removal, counter. I think this is close, but has more chances of wheeling. Because I don't think Gnaw is that good in Izzet. Because Izzet usually wins when you have a big creature on board. And the problem is when you don't have a big creature on board, so this doesn't really fight that well. Still decent card. I think Pathmaker is the pick. And we could consider still black, but I don't know. I think we're too deep into this now with Angler especially. Okay, this is great. I know there's the Rabbit, which is insane in Rabbits, but like besides that, I think this is the best card in the pack. Vanishing Light is just okay. Second Gecko. I mean, Gecko, I guess in multiples get interesting, but Bell is probably just more important for Izzet. I mean, but I think White has spread it out still. Like, besides this in pack 1, we haven't seen much, and what we opened. But yeah, somebody's getting this now. Even though this is not a good Rabbit card. It's actually just not great. It actually doesn't do anything in Rabbit. But probably for some other White, like Bats or something. The important part is we're getting there. I think Shore Up over Assault. Especially with Angler and... Like, basically you have 3 really good cards to protect. Even these 2 are not bad. I mean, Frogs were definitely there, but I don't know. I have never had success with Frogs. I kind of avoid them. There are some archetypes that I just don't want to draft in this format. This is more important. But these go later. I think the first one is still too important to pick up. So removal. Ooh, Shock. One of the better cards for Izzet. I think the bounce is better though, but it's hard. Like, you need cheap spells, and this does everything you want to do. Makes you not fall behind early. Cheap trigger. Ooh, what do you take here? Cause Scholar is good enough, I think, in Izzet. But I think we just want Mentor, no? Building around 2 Mentors is kinda crazy. Man, Scholar there is just... Yeah, especially with so many cantrips. Like, these are all... But I think this is... I mean, this is also like one of my favorite cards in this format. What? What? No way. How is that pick 8? It's probably we're not playing Assault, but I'm still like... I'm not gonna go Warlock now. I'm just not... This is playable with 2 Mentors, but I guess just a counter spell. There's no chance I'm playing the duo. Like, 0 chance. Also, I'm not switching at this point, so... Doesn't matter. Gecko Wield. Gecko's kinda awkward in this deck though. The first one I like, because we can rummage lands away. I guess if you have 2, they get better, because you can cast the other one off of the first one. This probably doesn't make the cut still. Do we like this author? Eddie Crap, Eddie Bump. Hopefully this wheels. Look at the quality in this pack. Imagine having this and copying Eddie Craps. Bro, I think I found an archetype. We're still taking the crap. Like, why would he take the card that enables that? I don't know. Easy mage. 2 bells on the wheel. I want to get all the bells in this deck, but cannot pass the mage here. Like, if one of these 3 cards wheels, or even the I think the first electricity is good with 2 mentors. Mage obviously too good. And then nothing. And then literally nothing. Okay, this is still nothing. The more I look at it, there's more. The more this pack sucks. This pack is good though. I could take the gems, yeah. The Nile is good to escort, but probably just escort here. Escort is just better than Gecko. The second Gecko in this deck will give me all. I think it's still Luther, but two of these actually get quite absurd because a lot of decks cannot beat two on the board. Okay, Geckos. Ciao, ciao. Ciao, ciao, Geckos. And then we get this garbage of a pack. Look at this. Just run away together with two mages, maybe, with Luther, I guess. Don't hate this card here, but maybe the denial is better. Now let's just take the Lasher. Ooh, let's go. Wow, what the? Maybe we reel it and I splash it, but we need to reel the bells as well. Because actually, like, I think that might be, like, in this deck, that's quite absurd, copying some of our stuff. Like, copying Luther, copying this, copying this. I mean, obviously, taking the other bomb. Oh, shit. I mean, there's nothing in the pack, right? We just take it. And then we reel both bells. Let's take the bird home. This is interesting because it gives us some blocker, but I'll never play this in this deck, though. It's just to understand it. Big removal or double otters. I think, this still. No, we don't have enough for the bird. We're not wheeling the bells. I'll just take that at this point, I think. No, I'll take the Nile. I like the Nile more. We didn't get there with the spells, really, but that's sometimes just a play booster problem. Sundays are just weird. We're a little bit of an expensive Izzet deck, but I guess these mentors will help. We didn't get the cantrips, which makes me regret taking the... Not taking the... What's the card? The Might of the Meek early. But not with, like, with one bell, I'm not splashing. These Izzet decks are intense on mana. Because you want a multi-spell, and then if a planes get in the way, that's a problem. Silent? A silent is just good and Izzet. Because you fill your graveyard really fast. This deck might not need it though, but maybe I'm higher on it than everybody else. I mean, that's definitely true that I'm higher, but maybe I'm wrong. But I usually like blocking in this format, so that's just a good stat for a blocker. Yeah, because like what it does is it makes you play around. It plays around the go white board pump well, right? Because they lose something even if opponent has the go white board pump. It's not necessarily that needed in this deck though. We could cut that and call it a day. I think Gecko is actually better than a silent either way. I don't think there's much downside to mulling in aggressively in Izzet, because Izzet cantrips its way out of the games. So I'd rather have less lands. So your cantripping game gets better, if that makes sense. Even though we don't have, like, we have some cantrips, like basically divinations. I don't think we need a land. Also just save that, like a potential trigger later. I'll just save it. Good things come of being patient in Izzet if you're not getting pressure down. I mean, if you're getting pressured out, the game plan is clearer anyhow. You just need to survive. Okay, it does give them the talent, but talent is not even that good against our deck. Ooh, that's a good card to shock on the draw. So on an empty board is pretty good. Basically, a 3-mana shock is completely crazy. That's why this card is actually like sneakily one of the better alchemy cards. It's actually crazy because like in the games where you're behind, it's a free card, which is insane, right? For such an impactful spell. Okay, that's fine. They're never block, so I guess I just kill that. And I gotta kill it. Man, if they have the protection here. We can still pump this and then it still dies, right? In response. If they have the +1. There's like we always kill it there. It's better to discard the bell. Throw with the bell. Still kinda want to land, but also don't want to land. Like all the other cards are cheaper. So like whatever we draw that's not a land, it's pretty good. I say I'd rather keep that. And just draw here. Luther is good. I think we just like want to ditch it because of the threshold value, even if we kind of don't mind the land. Get a land anyhow. And now it's like, is there any instant speed stuff for these? Because then I need to play land out first. Otherwise, play Luther, have this up. We probably don't risk it here. Because I just want to kill that. And we draw a card either way. Probably fine at this stage. Had to double check if it deals 6. But this is over. The game is over. I mean, we have a 2-drop into a divination, an actual divination in this case. So I guess we keep. Not the greatest hand on the planet. Especially when we cannot cast this. Still better to... Well, that gets interesting. If we had another blue, I would wait with that actually for this, but... Well... What a kind of weird spot now. I could play Gecko out and then have this and this, so... I could just counter the next creature, or if they do nothing, that's kinda okay. Because likely Gecko doesn't match well versus what they play now. Likely. And then we won't... I think I like countering whatever they play if that comes up. Because like we won't be able to counter when we play these two. It's kinda just... Like this is a completely fine counter. It's actually an annoying card. I think I feel more comfy being in this spot that we're now. Yep. That's fine though. Don't do that. So I can miss on 1 damage, right? Play Gecko into Bell. Rather than Bell now. And then just back it up with 2 crabs. With a counter spell up and we win the game. And it's only 1 that we're basically just like missing on 1 damage. Or did I mess this up somehow? I mean, I could just not play the bell, I would just discard the bell. It's just more efficient, I guess. In that sense. I mean, it's kind of the same. It's literally the same, unless I want a land on top. Player 5 drop out open. No 3 drops allowed. It is super fun indeed. Well, that's kind of problematic. Do I just tax them out so they don't get a token? Probably not. If they do it now, it's actually better for us because we can maybe get a land. I wish I had a land. Well, never mind. Got a land either way. It's better to tap stuff first, might be. Even in our turn. Okay. Just 4 damage. They have to replay. I mean, they lose the thingy, so I'll just bounce here. This gets cheaper also. Seems okay. I don't really need this. And next turn we have this and that. I mean, I guess I could discard this for these being cheaper, but this might still come up, even if we just need to tax their mana. Whiskey in the Jarrow. Doesn't even do anything. Doesn't even do anything. I think they're pretty dead here, if my calculations are there. Maybe one trigger was enough. This kind is insane. I mean, this mentor kind of sucks in this one, but fine. We'll still draw stuff probably, hopefully. I mean, so does Eddie Crab, but yeah, like our deck has more spells than creatures. Annoying card. An actual annoying card. I think I like Escort still. I know we can protect stuff, but it's unlikely gonna come up versus these colors. Grotto Enjoyer. Maybe they're splashing some black cards or splashing some blue cards in green-black. This hand still needs to come together. I think we just swing. Because our plan gets better if we get this in the yard. And yeah, or protect gets us, but Mix are really good in some Mesa decks, not in all. Like you need to like if you have the quality of getting the triggers with cantrips, then Meek is really good. If you're more of a good stuff like crab type of deck, then you'd usually, I mean, Meek still makes the crabs cheaper, right? So it depends. Like it really depends. But that's the beauty of Izzet. Like there's like always a different way to build it. I mean, I guess it's fine if we get, well, I guess there's some awkwardness here. I just want to do something. Oppo, just let me do something. I'm just gonna get short up back. Just let me do something, Oppo, because like this on last stage can also win. Meek I think is better in otters than in mice, even if you don't have mice. In the right otter deck, obviously. But again, like I haven't been playing many mice decks, so what do I know? I just love the card in otters. In the right deck. Like sometimes you don't want it though, but it really depends. Like you have to be somewhat creative. Okay, I mean, good for them. Run do you kill? Good, because that didn't do much. That card didn't do much in our hand. But I mean, it wasn't like a bad choice or anything. I think it was a reasonable choice. Maybe not, but maybe also yes. Kinda like just getting cards in the yard, basically. I think this gives us even a... Yeah, it gives us a treasure, which is quite huge. I think it's because it's not just, it's also a ramp, like a double ramp spell here. It has to be worth it. Has to be worth it. I'm not gonna go that far as ditch this when we have a looter in play. Plus it can be a solid combo trick with prowess. Or when we go to 6, it gives us a 1-1. 1-1 pump, pump something for 2 is already kinda an okay card, right? Oh, I shouldn't have played a land. Oh, that was just bad. That was just bad. Or was it? Don't have a counter open. They have to bounce this now, it's so tempo inefficient. If that works, they might have shore up. Or another escort. But this still only trades. I have seen this card lose more games than it wins. Even though this spot it's not bad because they have some mana, but yeah. Polyvalok? No, Polyvalok, they cannot cast it. I don't even hate this play. Although... No, I don't hate this play. It's it saves us so much mana. Awkward, but fine. And now whatever they play, they have to bounce, so they kind of log themselves out of the game. Oh no, wait. Oh no, it's just this. Okay, that's a cute little combo. Doesn't work with birds. Trade, probably not. No, although then they have to bounce this, so I guess it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. This is still somewhat not the worst bounce, so this is quite a bad bounce. Polyvalok even for that. That's pretty good for them. They really want spells, no, but if we get a land, that's so bad. This is really slow. So what do we do? Have 7 lands in the... They'll start drawing soon. So we keep it, but this might call... I don't know. They're kind of not in a bad spot now. Also, once we sack this, we have immediately threshold, so as long as there's no removal. Okay, that's a combo. Shit. Probably, I mean, short up gets us, but... Wait, doesn't this grow? Where's the trigger? Oh, it does grow. Just delete. Well, you can start bouncing that. No, it didn't bounce. Oh, because it needs lesser mana cost. Okay, that's game. Yeah, but like the trample doesn't kill us in like 2 turns. It's only 6, right? Equip does trigger Valiant, yeah. It gets awkward, yeah, but like we still have a pretty huge chance to win, I think, there with anything we draw except lands. I think I like killing that because of Gecko plays and stuff. It just gets awkward. We can do this after the Angler. We weren't in a good spot. Don't get me wrong, but like saying that we're losing is still there. Is still like if that was our only out, basically, that's still an overstatement. We definitely had like any chain of draws which our deck is capable of probably wins us the game, and we had like Luther to draw 2 cards. Wait, did I mess this up? No, it's fine. Like, this is kind of want to go this because this is too clunky. Like if we rely on this too much, I mean we could do it for 1 turn, but I kind of like the idea of just going off, getting lands. I'll trade at this point. They might even take the trade, but that's good for us, I think. Because we get this back then, anyways. Okay, so now it's interesting, because if I go this, I have crap next turn, but I could also activate this, get this back, and I have Angler plus that next turn. I think it's just better to play this into crap, even though if they have Saver, that's really, really awkward. Okay, that's fine though. Fine, because crap survives. Hmm. Got this right. Good bluff, but it's a little bit sketch. Okay, it looks like they have. Oh no, we would tap that down, so it's either way. Respond, but it looks like they might have another remote, which is awkward, but fine. There's some cards that we want to save that for, but maybe even better to use that now. Reason is, if they have ever mana up, they are mana screwed, so it shouldn't probably matter too much. Hmm. Could be 1 more damage. And I think we still get Otter card back. I know we can win next turn if they play these 2. But my problem gets like, what if they have a kill spell and I really want a draw too? But maybe we're fine. Maybe we're still fine. I'll take that. Still a 1-4. It's still value, I guess, but this would be +2 cards. It's likely that we win if they don't have a kill spell. Well, this is bad, yeah, but okay. We keep both spells and get the tokens now. To be fair, this would kill the enchantment, right? I'll have another one. It's pretty good. Can we win this turn? I don't know that because these cannot attack. Does this give haste? No. How we kinda sick. Yeah, red bites needs to go face. That would be the only appropriate for red. Do we need this for anything? Oh. Okay, if they have ambush, I don't think we attack. If they have ambusher, that's a blowout. Questions, would they have waited? Maybe I messed up. Huh, nothing? Have you been losing a lot? Life as direct, is that your problem? Oh, it's the conspiracy theory again. They're after you, life as direct. They're definitely after you. You've been winning too much in real life. So they set no more winnings for you, and they program the arena against you. I'm sorry. We take a 3-hit and then play this, start attacking this into a bunch of spells. Maybe, maybe not. Haven't spent a dime in arena yet. Maybe you just gotta get good. Maybe you just gotta get good. I probably will. When is that? Was this post combat? Yes, it was post combat. Good Ross. I'll attack. I mean, I guess we get a block, but no, if they block, it's so much better to kill that, isn't it? I like how magic trolls you can still talk to though, because like a lot of these, like a lot of trolls in other games are just like bot channels. But it's like magic trolls are actually real persons that spend like their time and energy to come to random Twitch chats. I just find that funny. We just play that because of counter spells. Didn't have a counter spell earlier, but if this, I mean, spell Gyre is not even that bad for us, honestly. And if they equip this can block, I think we have to do it. At least upkeep, maybe even end step. I'll do it in awkward if they draw counters. I don't think they have it now though. Maybe I should have done it upkeep. Okay, it works. I guess now sorcery speed stuff gets us, but it's not that many sorcery speed stuff. That would get us either way. You know this, that like funny is this company, I mean, I'm not saying it's wrong they make money or anything like that, but like Wizards make money because you are willing to play, right? So if you wanna like do something against it, just don't play, right? It's your choice. I mean, I'm playing because I like it, because I like the game. I don't agree with every choice they make, but this is a rabbit rat combo type of deck. Do we go for the... they have one card, so they have Saver. It's awkward. But I could counter my own spell to win the game here. Should I do it? Should we just check if Arena has a stop? If this rigged program has a stop, there's no stop. Look at that. Look at that. We literally use the the paper versus real life thingy. The disadvantage, I guess, per paper versus real life. Oh, paper versus arena to our advantage. Do we keep that? This can be rough. We're gonna keep it. Can get on the play we can just draw get to here, and this is a tempo. I mean tempo. It's not really a tempo positive play if we're behind already, but it can buy us enough tempo back. We can go this into this. Oh, that's gonna be awkward. You can just draw on. Okay, this is instant, so I guess maybe we get this. Maybe we get the card they named. That'll be kind of dope, because then offspring, none of the offsprings happen. Is this the offspring one? I think we still gotta counter it though, but hope we draw land. I wanna counter the offspring one, but we won't have mana up then. We gotta draw. If you need lands, you need lands. Wrong land, arena. Okay, that's another instance where arena is completely rigged, and I proved it now. Because in real life you would draw a mountain. Or like for instance, in real life, both player would never get screwed. Like they got screwed because it's arena. Not even sure. Maybe Angler was better, but like this way we can full spell out efficiently with all the triggers. Because next turn we can go this plus that. I'll just take one more hit. I think after this turn we can play tempo pretty well. There's the mouse. Is this the offspring mouse? No. So the only reason not to do this and push damage through would be the trick. Maybe that's wrong because arena didn't have a stop, but we still take one hit. And this gross. I mean, I could go for that, but okay, that I'm countering 300%. This on offspring is completely crazy. So rewarded, even though I didn't expect that. Rewarded big time. No, you don't have the mass removal. They don't have the mass removal. This card is so fun and has so many neat little combos. I think they're dead this turn. If my calculations are there. Look at the otter's cooking. Puff, puff, puff. No, I had one spell to cast Oppo. What if I needed a quest or something? Play the blue spells quest. In this set, it's funny that like low win ratio cards are actually good. Because they are just draw spells and stuff like that, which you kinda want in your decks. But they are not working for people because they don't build their decks to block. So that's why in this set it's so easy. But it has been working in other sets as well. Because you're gonna get like the stuff you wanna get, and you know how to navigate the draft in those lanes. Well, this is not an instant, but I guess I would still, if it was an instant, play that out. It didn't matter anyhow. Kinda like killing the guard, because what better card are we getting with a smite? And that sets us up for this next turn, or that. Man, Mentor, even if the deck is not really optimized for this card, is still cooking. I think the Mentor is the best when you have the multiple of Pearl of Wisdoms. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is huge. This card is often a blowout on the draw if it kills something like that. Yep, that's a problem. I mean today, yes. It's not always the case. Like, Izzet is pretty flexible. Or the games are obviously harder when you're behind, because you are a tempo deck. You need to switch the tempo advantage, which gets complicated now. But you're usually capable of doing it because your spells are cheaper. Okay, opponent's kinda going insane mode. Although if we get a land, we're kinda good. Minus taking 8 here, which is terrible for us. If we lose to this, we lose to this. What can you do? Oh, what can we even get with that? I don't think we can keep it, although feels bad. Yeah, now we lose. Land and kill spell is the only out. Nope. Can we survive? I'll just concede. We were actually kinda okay. I mean, we had a chance if their hand is slightly on the weaker side. We got a lander. Oh, I hate these hands. They're just probably not that great. I know we have this, and probably have to keep. But man, we're doing nothing till turn 3. I mean, Lasher is a good reason to keep that, because it then taps something down, so it kinda evens up the turn. And also frogs, where you really wanna go aggro. Oh, that's kinda good. Kinda good. Okay, gotta kill that, and then next turn we draw. I think every other card is just better here. Unless you want to ditch a removal, but then Mentor also doesn't do anything. Oh, bad. That's bad. My opponent got a land. Well, this was the worst situation possible. Yeah. The highest upside is also pretty good because it's Christ. Okay. And another one, another druid. Fight spell, I guess. Ouch. Listen to this. This will play, but yeah. I guess Angler into Shocking, that is not a completely terrible play here. Pass, we can double block that. I mean, with the draw, it was really unfortunate because if we draw land there, we probably win the game. But yeah, I mean, now it's awkward. Rough and awkward. Bunnies. I don't hate going crap here, and maybe we get to counter something. That's how we use our spells. Other play is this. Okay. Land wouldn't be that bad. Spellos is probably good. Like, we can play most of our stuff out. Would swing both if I... No, not really. If I tap that down. I mean, there's some positives of putting pressure on them here. But I think we're better off going Luther Mentor now. Not attacking. 2 lands, so it's an 8/8. Attack first. This land would be really good. Okay. I'm gonna double block now that I have this. Problem is most of our deck is lands. 8, I guess 8 to 18, so 10 spells, 8 lands. Okay. So I guess if they... No, there's no go white pump. They have a trampling trick, we lose either way. Untap the looter, block the 1/1. If I... Might be worth it. Yeah, they have overprotect, we lose. They have 1 card. Two. +1 doesn't kill us. There's no +2. Interesting attack. Interesting attack. I think like this win in 2 turns, I could double tap that. Two blockers. If they have double bounce, we lose. But I could just... So this is 7. Oh, kind of like just double tapping. I mean, they're dead next turn. Oh, they... Wait. Oh, oh wow. What can we get? Can we get anything? I mean, there was a way to play around that, but... Crazy. Fuck you. I don't know, I mean, I could have played around that, I guess, but... It's then either just like attacking with looter only stalls, right? I mean, then it would be attack with this and looter. I can express my emotions, can't I? Arena won't allow me to express my emotions. Maybe I should have played around. I could have probably played around it. That was good. Bro, that's actually crazy. Yeah, maybe they get a smite here. I guess like they maybe still don't want it. Maybe just pearl. Get a land. Mage. I mean, either way, the hand like went from crazy to... Oh, they didn't give us a card. Okay, it's I guess not completely terrible. Kill that. Yes, saver even. No way they have another savior? Or just this up? I mean, that's crazy. They'll do this away. Should I try to get a shore up? Man, how does this hand go from what we had to this? Okay, that's good though. You have to be careful because I might run out of win cons. Not activating that. I can't wait for a shore up, can I? Okay, that's really good. Get this back. It's one way to beat the removal. Oh, this is not the land to crack. I thought it was that land. Shit. Oh. No, they can count. They can kill that. Fuck no. No more removal. Okay, that's good. I mean, we have decent power on the board. We have decent power. Do I ever kill this for 1 more damage, for 2 more damage, so it's probably not worth it. Doesn't really change the clock, they have the food. Have to have creatures at one point. Well, there's a single creature. which I think I'm fine. And to be fair, their draws were pretty bad. Even though it looked like they're answering our stuff, but... Kinda keep that, right? We can kill everything. Five, six, seven, so we care about. There's your card, Oppo. I mean, it doesn't matter, we win. There you go, is it? You just need to get draft is it and then you trophy. Everything else fails. Everything else fails. Alright, I gotta go, chat. I've been past the time I wanted to stream.